Are you looking for the best electric scooter for kids? In this video, we will look at some of the 5 best electric scooter on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Razor E100 Electric Scooter. The best feature of this item that makes the parents tension-free is its safety, because of its low maximum speed of 10 miles per hour. Parents do not need to put continuous supervision on kids, and kids will also enjoy riding it because it is very easy to handle. Unlike most other scooters from the Razor, it can be folded. That's one good feature of it to save space. The scooter comes with necessary accessories like charger and other. However, a helmet is not included, so I recommend getting a custom one. Another good thing about this model is its replacement parts are easily available. So in the case of any part getting damaged, there will be nothing much to worry. It is a kick-start scooter. Means your kid will need to give it a small manual kickoff for a speed up to 3 miles per hour, then the motor will start automatically. Overall, it is a highly recommended electric scooter for kids aged 8 years or around by most of the experts. Number 2. Razor E200 Electric Scooter. The E200 is considered the slightly smaller cousin of the E300, while being the bigger cousin to the E100. It produces more power than both of them but is safe too with its good braking system. This one is popular with young teenagers as it is not as big as E300. And this scooter suits the beginner better, though its powerful motor can give an adrenaline rush to the elders also. This scooter can be started from a stationary position, no push start is needed. And the machine is ultra quiet, as it is an electric power driven machine and the motor also do not make any noise. The brakes are good quality hand operated rear brakes. Opinions may vary, but as an expert, I personally prefer hand brakes more than foot operated brakes, because the response time stays much less for hand brakes and thus it feels safer to me. The scooter is recommended for kids around 13. But, I've seen many younger kids have been using it without any problem. Anyway, around 10 plus seems to be able to ride this easily. But if she has an experience of riding other scooters like E100, it won't be a problem to ride this one even she is 9 or 10. The Razor E200 Electric Kids Scooter is a very well-performing scooter in the mid-weight category. It's neither too fast nor too slow, kind of perfect regarding power and speed. It's a sturdy and solid-built scooter that can carry most kids and young teenagers. Brakes are good enough to provide safety. Battery life is decent but not great. Razor E200 can be a great choice if you are balancing performance with safety and price. Number 3. Razor E200S Seated Electric Scooter. What does S stand for? Yes, you guessed it right. The Razor E200S is very similar to the E200 regarding technical details. The E200S has just an extra seat with it to provide more comfort. There's also a matter of preference. There are kids who like to stand on a scooter and have some extra fun. Again, there are some who prefer a sitting position. So, more than comfort, preference comes into play. To mention, the seat is removable, so your kid can enjoy riding this sitting or standing. And, you can use it for both girl and boy kid. So, it's a win-win game for you. Though, there can be a slight difference between them to adapt the seat better, and making sure that there's no harm on aerodynamic thing. But it's not that noticeable even. And, the price of E200S seated one is a bit higher than E200. But, it shouldn't be a deal breaker over your kid's preference. So, if you like the technical details of E200, you better ask your kid if she prefers a seat or not. According to her preference, go for it. To mention, I personally prefer the seated one for girl kids. Number 4. Razor E300 Electric Scooter, best for adult kids like 10 to 18 old. The Razor E300 is a full-sized electric scooter for kids which is big and powerful. The scooter suits better the senior teenagers. Recommended minimum age to ride this is 13 years. It can be a bit tough for young teenagers to handle this. It can be the perfect option for households who have intended only to buy a single scooter to share among the kids in their mid-teens, and adults as well. The ultra-quiet single-speed chain-driven motor of it produces enough torque to speed it up to 15 miles per hour. Again, this speed suits older kid better. This speed is enough to have fun for older kids, not to be a menace on the street or sidewalk. The hand-operated front brake is found very efficient. It is enough to stop this comparatively powerful, big and heavy machine steadily. With power, this scooter ensures safety as well. The E300 starts off from a standing position, easier compared to other models of Razor like E100, whose motor requires a small manual kickoff. This scooter also features large 9.8-inch pneumatic tires, which makes it also a good performer off-road. The large, wide tire of it can handle bumps and performs pretty solid on gravel too. Means a bit more fun for your kid. The Razor E300 is definitely an improved version of E200, though it's not fully smooth. It has some goods over the other models of Razor, but has some bad also, like the unfoldability. But if money is a factor, I'll say it's a great value for money and it's a go. Number 5. Razor E300S Seated Electric Scooter. Again, just like the E200 and the E200S, the case is also similar between E300 and E300S. They are like sisters, one is just well decorated with a seat. Therefore, performance stays the same in this case also. A little change can be there regarding dimensions. But I know, you wouldn't even notice it. And it's also a win-win game like the E200S, because its seat is removable too. So, both you girl and boy kid can enjoy this. And there's a little price variation in this case also. About 25 to 30 bucks. But as I said, it can't be a deal breaker over your kid's performance. So, the verdict line will also be the same here. First, look at the technical details of reviews. If you like the E300, ask your kid for preference about the seat. Then, go for it. And, as I said before, the seated version suits the girls better, though you boy can also enjoy it without the seat.